The Discover Dominica Authority is reassessing its marketing strategy post-Hurricane Maria. During an exclusive interview with the GIS News, CEO of the Discover Dominica Authority and Director of Tourism, Colin Piper, stated that things cannot be business as usual when it comes to promotion of the island.
We've had a major catastrophe. We've had a natural disaster of epic proportions. We have to look at it. It cannot continue to be business as usual. It's the new normal. So we've had to scale back, much like we did with Tropical Storm Erica. First and foremost, provide factual information to the press so that they can disseminate that and people can have a true account of what is happening in Dominica. And then from there, you start to indicate that, yes, you're open for business, but you want to make sure that the experience is going to be a positive one. Then after that, once you're back on stream and more fully able to choreograph, so to speak, the experience of the visitor, then you go to more overt advertising.
He revealed that the DDA are, however, accepting suggestions of the general public as it relates to positively promoting the Nature Isle.
That is the strategy, that is the methodology that we intend to take, tried, true, and proven as a result of Tropical Storm Erica, where we bounced back and had positive growth the year following. But we're open to suggestions from the public as well, and where we really need their assistance is in amplifying the messages of positivity about Dominica, the cleanup, the good things that are happening in Dominica, not to prolong the images of devastation, because I believe we're moving away from the kind of 60 days after Maria, moving away from the relief segment of the impact and looking towards the recovery, how we can do that personally as businesses and as a nation.
The DDA is currently engaged in marketing activities seeking to promote Dominica as the island rebuilds and recovers.
We continue to have our source market reps out there who are acting on our behalf. So we are providing them with the information. We're discussing back and forth strategies. They are in touch with the foreign press, trusted press who are friends of Dominica. They're in touch with the tour operators who are saying, look, just tell us when Dominica is ready to go again. We'll go out there and advertise that Dominica is ready. But for those tour operators to do that, the hotels need to be ready. The tour operators locally here need to be able to provide the tours. There needs to be a good cuisine experience. So we need to make sure that we got to wait for our supermarkets to open so that they can supply the people. It gives us even more impetus to continue to communicate out there that we're rebounding, that we're getting back in, because now if you come to Dominica, there are many places that you can eat, and as we know, that's a great part of the experience in Dominica.
The Director of Tourism says all efforts are being directed towards rehabilitating Dominica's tourist sites before 2018.
And as it relates to cruise, we indicated that by January 1 we want to be in a state of readiness, and that means getting the sites ready, but beyond the sites it means getting the path to the sites ready, both in terms of safety on the road in a 16-seater or a 30-seater. So that means the tilted telephone poles and the low-hanging wires, we need to deal with that. It means some debris that's still on the road. As people clear out, we have to try to deal with that. It means the senses, the sight, the smells, the sounds. We have to try to deal with that so that we can give people a good experience.
Reporting for GIS News, Kerdisha St.